Welcome back, this is Jack. I actually moved the camera, so I'm gonna look over here quite frequently looking for the camera that's not there. I moved my camera, it's now on my left side, not my right side. And I oddly do like it already, because I'm sitting here looking, and it looks like, the image behind me is actually behind me. Kind of cool, I like it. Not to mention, I think I look better coming from this angle than I had to tweak around a few things, so hopefully it works. The only downside is that me looking at the camera, I'm now talking away from the microphone, so I might need to tweak that. We'll see. We'll burn that bridge as I get there. Where is my mouse? All right. So, for anybody who wants to know, I think I'm coming out of a hibernation period where I'm sleeping all the time. I don't know yet because I literally just slept 18 hours. Like some of you are like, "Damn, that sounds awesome. I'd love to." No, I hate it. I hate fucking that happen. It means I get nothing done. Um, so it really sucks. It really does. Like I don't remember Sunday. I remember like bits and pieces of it, and like one of it is something I'm actually gonna be bringing up. I'm gonna share a comment somebody said on my last stream, and I do not want anybody to like. Can I actually alter like? See if I can zoom in or something and hide. Nope. If I do that, nope. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, you'll see who it is. Actually, you can just go to the comment section because I didn't delete the comment, so it doesn't fucking matter. All right. So for those who missed it, last stream, early in the stream about this time, I was talking about. First, I was talking about how Trump might be changing how disabilities are rated, and he already has a history of not believing that mental problems count, and that's pretty much why I'm considered unemployable. My brain's broken; it doesn't work, and I was talking about there's a good chance that I, I might have to like move to doing freelance video editing, which I can do. Thankfully, I've developed the skills to do it, and I can do most work with it. Um, but it still poses the problem because you see me, I go through hibernation periods where I can't function, and I was talking about it, and I was like being brutally honest, and we get an asshat who comes in and he says this. As someone who suffers from the same thing you do, a lot of what you're talking about is ultimately a choice. Get up and go to therapy until that starts working out for you. You're a functional man. This is pathetic. All right. The only like I originally wasn't going to bring this up. The only reason I'm actually bringing this up is because he's acting like it's a mental choice. Like I have a choice about my brain chemistry. That my brain will burn out the chemicals in it that allows me to stay awake and function, and I pass the fuck out. Yes, I have a choice. He says he suffers from the same thing. Then he's lying. He's either lying to himself or in this comment. He doesn't. Bipolarism is not a choice. It is not a mood. It is a brain chemistry issue that just makes me not able to function like a normal person. Okay? And I have one of the more extreme cases where I will go into a coma or I go into manic episodes. Therapy doesn't mean shit. Me sitting there talking to people about my feelings doesn't mean fucking shit because depression episodes has nothing to do with my emotional state. Depression episodes are actually where the chemicals in my brains are, imagine this, depressed, where I can't feel emotions. It's not I'm sad. It's not that I'm full of self-hate. I'm just normally full of self-hate anyway, so that doesn't matter. It's my brain is not working. So somebody saying go to therapy right there shows they don't know what the fuck they're talking about to begin with. It's take your medication. Oh, guess what? I take my fucking medication. They're more worried about my manic episodes killing me than they are worried about my depression episodes making me inactive for various reasons. Manic episodes can be dangerous because usually you have like a height of ego and all that stuff, and not to mention you don't sleep, you don't eat, it does a lot of damage to your body. And I'm a functional man. I function, I just don't function like everybody else. I have to work around what I'm able to do. And then this is pathetic. No, you're fucking pathetic if this is what you think. The only reason I brought this up, because originally I wasn't going to, because it's like, whatever, this guy's an asshat, is because I talk a lot about mental health stuff on here. That's actually one of the things I talk about a lot. Usually it's my mental health, or if somebody has got their own story they want to bring up, I'll talk about that. And this is me talking about the stigma that goes with mental health issues. It's in your head, get the fuck over it. So in 2016, there was many times where I wanted to walk in front of a bus. I'm not joking. 2016. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump. Don't think that's what I'm talking about. This is just that's when my main brain finally had if I went and finally shut down and I got self-destructive from my time in the Navy when the CPTSD just finally crashed down on me. And there were a lot of people I cut out of my life because they used that phrase. It's all in your head. Get over it. You're right. It is a chemical imbalance in my brain. And then I'm built up all this self hate and also this self destructive behavior because of things you guys put in my head. Those people I cut out of my life were the toxic friends I grew up with, people who abused and used me. And honestly, their hatred or their abuse towards me is actually also what kept me alive, oddly enough, because I distinctly remember at least one of the times I was on my way to work at Best Buy, and the and I saw this bus. I'm like, you know how easy it would be to step in front of it. I felt the call of the void telling me to do it, and then that little voice in my side of my head, all that anger and self hate said, you know, if you die from this, one, you're going to ruin somebody else's day, but two, all the people you've been asking for help from, all the people who've been telling you to get over it and stuff like that, they're the ones who get to write your eulogy and pretend like they didn't see this coming. That's honestly what kept me going a lot of times. It's just that sheer freaking hatred of people like that. By the way, the blue light I can't do nothing about. It's the sliding glass door behind me. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there, let y'all know about it. But yeah, don't let somebody say shit like that to you. Is there some things that can be dealt with by talking? Yes, my self hate is one of them. I deprogram myself on that all the time. That's what I'm constantly working on is addressing the things I hate about myself so I can fix it. Because you have either option of just deal with the self hate to constantly have, fix the issue, or learn to stop hating the thing that you hate. Those are your three options. I'm choosing to fix the issues, which is mostly my weight and my appearance. Um, but anyway, but I can't talk my way out of having a chemical imbalance in my brain. I can't talk my way out of the brain damage I literally have. You can see the scars on my head. Can't talk my way out of that. Sorry. Anyway. Ugh. Sorry about the rant. I know I'm starting early with an angry rant, but y'all should be fairly used to it. I do it semi frequently. All right. We're going to get into some gaming here. Let's see here. I'm wanting to play this on stream, especially because it had a massive update, and I keep getting distracted. Thankfully and unthankfully, my siblings aren't able to join right now, so it means I can't do Helldivers, which means I get to play what I wanted to play, which is Lords of the Fallen. I'm at least going to start a character on Lords of the Fallen. We might flip over to Icarus, actually, because I'm feeling crafting survival right now. I just hit my coffee cup. Oh, I just put in my contacts and my eyes are little womp 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 womp. I hope that made sense to somebody. Oh, my controller is not plugged in.
After eons of tyranny, the demon god Adir was finally overthrown by humanity. Though fear of his terrible power endured. And so was formed the hallowed sentinels, our duty being to stand vigil for signs of his return.
Alright, I guess I gotta do something. Hang on, y'all gonna be staring at this opening for a little bit.
And in time, Adir's malignant influence pervaded the world once more. In his hunger for vengeance, Adir orchestrated the return
that's why it's not
of his
working. I'm an idiot.
army. Light was swallowed by shadow, and with it, hope.
So I have some stupid phone games that work best if you use a controller for it.
Champion arises.
I had the wrong USB-C plugged in.
And perhaps it will indeed come to pass
There it goes.
that only they.
Woo! I have a couple stupid phone games that work best if you use a controller for it, like during certain things. So I occasionally I'll take my PlayStation controller, plug it into my phone, and then use it. Which, by the way, you can do that. If actually, I think most modern phones, if it's got a USB-C port, which most phones do, um, one of those times I'm glad I have two computers, so one of them is doing this processing, the other is not. Oh, I sleep. All right, we're gonna be making a new character because they did just change the opening, and there's like one ending I haven't done. I don't care about watching this part. Don't care about watching this. All right, let's see here. Let's see all the ones that I unlocked. Because Condemned used to be the you know the hardest one to start with. Then I unlocked Lord from one of the endings, and it just looks so fucking cool. Like if nothing else, I love this. I love this armor and the weapon. This is where you're specialized in like throwing fire magic, which is great until you get into an area where everybody's resistant to fire. Then you have Putrid Child, which is where you use the necrotic magic. You have to do like the evil ending to get it, and it's not. It should not. It should not be your first ending. I'll tell you that right. One actually might be what I do. Just fuck it, why not? Actually, no. I'm just gonna do a bonk character because like I would love to do the Lord if for no other reason because they have like some really cool abilities. Um, Dark Crusader would probably be the best just because you get a really big bonk sword off the beginning. You know what? Screw it. I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and be the Putrid Child. Fuck it. Not that it really matters, but I'm still going to. Go with that. Oh, something else you can do is you can change. This is something I haven't seen in any other Dark Souls, which I really like. Is it has what's called advanced game modifiers. It's hidden behind me, but it allows me to add in. Allows me to like tweak like how many enemies spawn, shit like that, and that's kind of cool to me. Um, Shadow. Let's do it. This is a bad idea. It means I won't be playing a bonk character. At least I don't think. There is a respec feature, but I don't think I get that for a
Law, the latest receiver of his
while.
grace.
This is different. Either that or my memory's shittier than I remember it being. Yeah, that made sense. Yeah, they've definitely changed it. I guess I think they have. Not 100% yet. Alright, I must be light because that's a hell of a roll. Alright, so just so you know, because this applies to me too, when you see me hit them, I'm doing what's also known as umbral damage. Um, Umbral damage is odd. Okay. I was misremembering what to do here. Oh yeah, this is teaching me how to jump. They don't have the tutorial things popping up because I just didn't bother turning it on. Alright, you saw that white portion of their health? That's basically like, it is health that's missing, and if they get hit, it goes away, but if they hit me, they get it back. Which doesn't sound like a really good thing, but that's on top of normal damage. I'm sure there's more benefits to it, I just don't know it. That was cool. Oh, every class starts with their own unique throw ability. That one was mine. Or that was this class's. Alright, so I can't go through there because there's that weird eye thing holding that door closed. So something that's cool about this game is it's got a weird puzzle feature to it. I can use what affects... I can use the world, the different worlds to my advantage. Like, I could cross over here if I really wanted to. In cases like this, I can just hold up the lantern and walk through the missing door. But there are cases where I have to go fully across, which is dangerous. Ow. And a lot of wooden crosses. Probably be able to dual wield them, which would be freaking hilarious. Alright, here's an example of where I have to. So, I need to get up and over there. On this side, there's two sets of hands that I can cross over, but that happens. So, because of that, I have to cross over. I remember how to cross over properly. Here it is. There, now I'm crossed over. I don't need to hold up the lantern, I can just keep walking across. However, there are some monsters that only appear on this side, and they are not gentle. That. Now this whole area would probably be underwater if I wasn't crossed over, so I had to be on this side. Additionally, when I first cross over, half my health is converted over into, I forget what it's fucking called. Umbral health. Which means I technically haven't lost it, but if I take a hit, I'll lose it immediately. Oh, that was just that reforming. Whee, let's jump down. Thankfully, it's only taking 3 hits to kill these guys. Interesting. Now, this game... That's new. That's new. That's new. I don't remember those umbral eyes appearing like. Oh well. What I do know is that staying on this side for too long increases your threat level, and if it reaches a certain point, eventually, basically, could be best described as a Grim Reaper appears, and he gonna hurt you. I feel like just being near those eyes causes that. Because I know they said they were changing the way that worked, and that might be what it is. Is that it only counts when you're near one of those eyes? I guess I don't know. I'll have to look up what the changes are. Yeah, because I'm not near any of the eyes right now, and I'm fine. My fault for not having the tutorial on for it to tell me that. There, now I can go through that door. And then I can cross back over once I find a place I can. There's like a hand. There's like one-off uses of places that you can use it, and plus the usual bonfires. Here's one of the one-off ones. Go. This is something that makes the game very unique. It's just that you basically get double the map. And one of the advantages is when you first die, you cross over. You don't die, you just cross over. Joseph Battle? Oh, I can refight previous bosses? That's new. What's Crucibles? Crucibles of Light. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a boss rush mode. It's Crucible of Light, Crucible of Darkness. Alright, cool. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Ow. Please don't do that. I was trying to remember how to do the deflects properly in this game. Ow. Stop doing that. I'm squishy. There we go. Yay, boss beaten. Yep, that was it. There's no other boss in this area that I have to worry about. There? I know they changed it. Does he not spawn anymore? I think they changed it. So in the original version of this, you would fight you'd fight the first, this reoccurring boss. He shows up in the opening cinematic I didn't show y'all, but basically he's the guy who kills your predecessor. Oh, I want to check my... Oh, that's what's causing the eyeballs. Okay. Also, I have magic, apparently. I didn't realize that. And that's what those were. Okay. So those eyeballs are mines. They're nothing malicious. Okay. That makes a little bit. Should be able to cross here. I have to cross over completely. Hey Ian, how's it going? Yeah, they definitely changed the opening because I didn't get attacked by the Reaver guy. I'm gonna go ahead and rest. Not like that guy's gonna run away if I don't don't talk to him immediately.
I always want. You're probably thinking that lamp's just a take it lightly, and you. I don't know, but since it's making you a bigger threat, if you know any.
All right. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen. Like I never played the original, so this is the original to me. Like I do because the way it's been described to me is sometimes somewhat feels like a remake, not a sequel. And I'm gonna go ahead and cross over and this.
Sentinels! To the crypt! Fall back! Fall back!
They had some massive. Hey, Trickster. They had some massive updates because they've been updating this game like nonstop. Like it's had just a lot of new content, and they just had a recent one. They said they had changed the opening, and I kind of wanted to check it out. At least that much because I've beaten the game with for every ending -1, which is the easy one. I've done every other ending. Overlord Season 4, then you did it in the right order. Mind you, I like Season 4 more than the others. Don't ask me why, I just do. Somebody just tried to hit me? Well, what's going on in y'all's life? I know Trickster just said that they were watching Overlord Season 4 finally. Which you did it in the right order, because that... Because the movie takes roughly place between 3 and 4. Oh, you're talking about this game? I'll actually tell you, or you can just rewind the stream and you'll see what to do. But basically, you can cross over between two different worlds, and you have to do that in some of the areas. Some of them you just have to raise the lantern, and like gates will move out of the way for you. Sometimes you have to fully cross over. I know, like you have no offense, you haven't shut up about that. Like I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just love that you're entertained by it. Whew. I'll read what you're saying in a second. I just wanted to finish killing that guy. Alright. Alright, so eventually you'll see like a bridge upward. I'd have to start over to show you what to do. Just rewatch the earlier in the stream. Like that's the only thing I can tell you. I'm sorry. And for those who don't, if you weren't here when I said the class I'm playing is one you get from having beaten the game, so you can't play it off the start. Lords of the Fallen. It's a Souls-like game. You get to do Souls-like game stuff. Should be able to level. Figured we'd play this for a little bit because I wanted to see what the changes are. Coolsies. Now, the one thing that does suck about this game, or this class I'm playing, is you're based on Wither, which means I have to raise both Radiance and Inferno to do half the shit. But for right now, I want health. This game also rewards you for parrying, and like 75% of the attacks in this game you can parry. Unlike a handful of other games where they're like, yes, you can parry. Asterisk. Yep. This game to me is more dark fantasy-esque than Dark Souls. That's not saying it's a better game than Dark Souls. It's just I feel like this game encapsulates more of what a dark fantasy is. Might try to hit me. Missed. We're gonna get to the first major boss, and then I'll probably flip over. We'll beat the first major boss, then I'll probably flip over to Icarus. Something. I'm feeling crafting survival games right now. Oh, very nice. Got lucky with that. What made it a pain was that it, like, because I don't know the requirements. That wasn't a thing when I was playing it last.
You carry the... If you don't make use of it, I've given from now on.
What I'm making is a temporary bonfire, equivalent therein. I can set this as my respawn point. I can do everything I can normally do. The only difference being that I can only have one in the world at a time. So, by the way, in case y'all hadn't realized it yet, I did move my camera over to my left side instead of my right side, so you will see me flick my eyes in the wrong direction every so often. Oh yeah, that does get tedious. Which instructor? Alright, here's the first major boss fight, and she's kind of cool.
Oh, holy Aureus, by your radiance grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation for my wayward brothers and sisters, so we may walk it together, and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor.
She's basically like this religious paladin who's kind of lost her shit.
A stranger, bearing what was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh.
All of those? God damn, that's a bitch.
One I cannot brook.
Basically, she's gone insane, and not in a good way. Damn, didn't block that one right. Don't think that's gonna do me any good, but I figured I'd do it at least. Oh, very nice. I'm glad they did include Beerus in this to some degree, because, like, it'd feel awkward if they didn't. Damn, I keep forgetting that attack. I can't deflect it. Damn it, wasn't paying close enough attention. I was staying in a bad spot, so I didn't get to do the execution. She ran into my, she ran into one of my landmines and that got her. Yeah. Although, like, Diama, they straight up go, they get an extra wish because, what was it, best used customer or, like, frequent customer card or something like that. Like, this is new. Or I don't remember it. This must be new. The animation is a bit different. Because she does get reborn. I remember that part. Comes back to life. Because she's the one who upgrades your healing ability. Your flask. Be crazy. Yeah, the Broly movie.
Brothers and sisters,
Well, remember, Frieza was going to do the same thing, too.
who came before you with your sacrifices.
That's the even better part. It wasn't just Bulma. Frieza was going to do the same thing. That's the best part.
My wishes will not ease your suffering.
Oh, superheroes?
Pray, my sorceress.
Well, no, because she does that in the Broly movie. She wanted the Dragon Balls to make herself look younger, whereas Frieza wanted it to look taller. So you can't forget, both of them do it, and it's fucking hilarious. I actually haven't seen Superheroes. I've seen scenes of it, and it's got some really good stuff in it that I fucking love. Um, like when the goons try to kidnap Pan from school, and she just like just completely destroys them. It's fucking hilarious. Because I like that they did make Pan a throwaway character this
I
time
had no as
in
one worthy of the monumental task
Super.
which lies before us,
Oh, I know that. I know that part.
My name is the Holy.
Because after she beats the shit out of the other guy, she goes, "Hi, Mr. Piccolo." Like immediately knows who he is. See, there's the woman who threw herself off.
Glorious's divine will, and to think I raised my when all along you were to deliver my death and forgive me. I'm Pietà of the Hallowed. So too, whether contained within, should you bring them to the beacon and Adir's fellow chose. Our holy word continues, Lampbearer. Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus's divine radiance flow through me and into you.
Yeah. Because Piccolo is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Dragon Ball character. And I do love that he's getting a lot more of the credit he fucking deserves. Because like in like Abridged, for instance, they make the reference of "I'm more of a father than you are." Anyway, what's so special about this weapon? Starter weapon, but short sword. All right, it's a cool looking short sword. Anyway, we'll definitely be playing more of this. And I'm not ending the stream right now. I'm just hopping out of this game. Princess Trunks. God damn it. You shall only refer to as Princess Trunks. We're gonna be here all day if we're gonna be sitting here just doing Dragon Ball abridged references. We'll probably summon Gothic by accident and be like, "I lied to you? How do I lie to you?" Oh, now you're just quoting Broly. You lied to me. Sorry, that took me a second. I've only seen the Broly movie like once or twice. Like, not the Super one, the. Here. I do have a couple games I could play. I do have a couple games in here I could play. Like Days Gone, I would definitely love to play some more on stream. I haven't played this at all on stream. I've been playing it on my own here and there. But what I'll probably end up playing is Icarus. I want to. No, I may not. Actually, I may not. I'm debating. Just because, like if I start a world in Icarus, I'll be doing it by myself. Evil v Evil is weird. I'm not too into that just yet. Waiting for the next major update for Hades 2. Mafia, as much as I would love to play this on stream, there is no fucking way I'd play it on stream. And I say that purely because the has a lot of content in there that would get me in trouble, like use of the N word alone. So I'm gonna avoid that. I do have a new character I'm playing on Monster Hunter Rise. Oxygen not included is always fun. I do feel like playing a crafting survival game. Play this for a little bit. This is a game I can casually play and talk to people because I can pause the game at will. And if y'all got things y'all want me to talk about, we can talk about it. I don't know how long I'm streaming today. Even if I have like this stream be short, I'll probably stream again later today. This was just more because I wanted to. I really want to go lift weights and shit since I'm actually awake for once. I still really like Android 13's movie more though, because like I feel like that was like, it's not. I'm not. I don't want to call it peak. I don't want to call it peak. Peak Dragon Ball Abridged, because I think Abridged's best moment is the second to last episode, or the second part of the second to last episode, because they technically did an episode after that. And and they did the like the scene of Gohan crying. Actually, researcher's more important. Excavation, construction, and machinery. That's good. Decreased construction. Well, okay. There. Cannot do researching. That's fine. Didn't plan on you doing it. And now the end is near, and so I face my final curtain. I think the reason they did that is just because Takahata likes singing that song. Takahata is weird in a good way. I think in a good way. I haven't heard anything bad about him, so. And now the end is near, so I face my final curtain. My friends state my case, of which I'm certain. Yes. I don't know if this is true or not. There was like a picture I saw of it, or a meme of it, or whatever you want to call it, where this guy, where he said, where some guy had died, and like he quote unquote took credit for all the stuff that was on his computer. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. He straight up did say he likes hentai. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking of. Yes, I have seen one and two. I haven't seen the prequel. I've heard it is. Just because somebody will fall in the water eventually. My stream is frozen. Not what I'm seeing. It must be on your phone. For about 50 seconds? Alright, I didn't see it. You must be lying. Ugh. I haven't played this game in a long time. This is one of those games where you just like space out and just like slowly build up a base. Yeah, I do need to make beds, but I'm not that big of a rush yet. Although I guess I could go ahead and... at higher priority because we need the electricity, or we need oxygen generation because that's kind of important. In a game called Oxygen Not Included, kind of important. Although another good one would be playing from the same company is called Don't Starve. Another good one to play. I haven't played that one in forever. There's also this the co-op version of it called Don't Starve Together. Early game, it's not a big deal for them to be sleeping on the ground because that just like affects their sanity and stuff. And Stick of Truth is really good. Also, the superhero one, Fractured But Whole. That's also a really good one. Both of them are really good. Like they have no right to being as good of a game as it actually is. At least in my opinion. I love the fluid dynamics you can see of like the oxygen moving and shit. Okay, I was gonna say, is no one gonna run on the treadmill? Got oxygen generation. Woo! They had another game come out not too long ago called Snow Day. Start bringing. I'm gonna stop this one right here. I don't know what I want to play. I don't know what I want to play. Sorry, I'm being so indecisive right now. Like I don't know what I want to play. The obvious thing would just be jumping to Helldivers, but I'm playing by myself, which is not a big deal. I can play the game pretty good by myself, but I just I'm already far enough ahead compared to like everybody else I play with, and like I have a bit of an ego. So let me check a couple things. Oh, by the way, Half-Life 2, I don't know if it still is, but it was free. Like you could just straight download it for free right now on Steam. Oh, I guess I'll here. We'll talk about this one. This is I'm just going through like stupid feeds. All right, this is a semi-serious discussion now. Smash, marry, kiss, ignore. So fuck, marry, kill, ignore. Or sorry, fuck, marry, kiss, ignore. Um, I'd probably ignore Bulma. I really just can't stand her personality. Just annoys the hell out of me. I think Android 18 is probably the one I'd marry. Um, just because like she seems like she's a really great wife. Either her or Videl, because like Videl, the Videl they have in there is not the one she turns into when she marries Gohan, which is just annoying. So either one of them would probably be a good marry. The probably I would say Smash. I don't know if that's the fusion version. Yeah, that's the fusion version. I don't know if that would be worth it because I'm pretty sure I would die from broken pelvis. So Kiss would probably be the safest thing in the world. Actually, pretty much all the women there could kill me because Bulma would just shoot me. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know why. I was just scrolling through my feed and I saw that real fast. And I wanted to say something. Well, I got none. I was gonna stream more, but I really don't got anything in me right now. At least I'll let you know I'm still alive. I'll probably stream again later today. In fact, I almost definitely will. Just right now, I'm feeling restless. I gotta get out and go for a walk. Sorry. So I'll probably be back in like an hour or so. Till then, see you on the next one.